find it useful for your teacher to know your cultural background in order to teach you?
Yes, I think also. And if my teacher won't know about my culture, and that will I can't rise with her or him.
So Irene, Randy, what do you guys think? Knowing the cultural background of your students, does that help?
Well, one of the things that happened with me, speaking with Middle Eastern ladies, blank screen. I had about 2,000 conversations with a completely blank screen. They're not allowed to be with an unrelated male in the same presence. I would say out of 2,000 conversations, 20 ladies turned their camera on.
I always just try to go in with what I almost think of as a general cultural sensitivity, different cultural, historical realities in different parts of the world. I haven't really had a problem, but knowing, for example, that some students don't want to have those personal questions engaged with, but then in other cases they will ask you questions that, you know, in English speaking countries would be considered personal. Like, I've been asked if I'm married, I've been asked by students if I have children, and just having to know that from their cultural perspective these are normal questions to ask someone that you're trying to get to know, and from maybe the English quote unquote native speaker perspective, these would be impolite to ask, but for them it's not, and just being aware of that. That's
in Belarus, for example, the students are held to a very high level. Like they basically are expected at school to be perfect, and it puts an enormous pressure on them that they bring into the classroom. And so they can be very tense and very anxious. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because they are used to getting measured and tested and held to this crazy standard. And that gets in the way.
Very much. Anxiety is a big no. It's a big fence to get over in learning a language.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would never have known that if I just had a Belarusian student and was trying to teach them and was noticing, wow, they're really tense. I must be doing something wrong.